now it's, I talk about the 1960s, right? It view this as a process, and they have stats, and they evaluate. We have two scholars. They defined the definition. One is Finn, the other one is Lonsdale. Both of them see those process is stats, and we have to go through the stats. It's a processing evaluation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, my name is Ru Yuan. I will continue with definition that of IT that evolved over time. We know that AECT, the organization, plays a very important role in defining instructional technology, and here there's a big move forward in the 1970s. So there are two sub-definitions for IT. One is communications revolution, which refers to the different pieces that put together for instructional technology, which include television, film, overhead projectors, computers, and different software and hardware. And another one is a move forward from the first definition, which sees instructional technology as more than a sum of its pieces. Rather than that, it considers instructional technology as a systematic way of designing, carrying out, and also evaluating the whole process. So this is one definition. And another one can be dated back to the 1977, also by AECT, considering instructional technology as a complex yet integrated process, which not only involve people, procedures, but also ideas, devices, and organizations for analyzing instructional problems and devising, implementing, and evaluating instructional problems and solutions to those problems. Also in 1994, the IT definition really goes beyond as a process. It refers instructional technology as a combination of theory and this practice of the different steps that were involved in instructional technology. And also there are two most recent ones. First one thinks instructional technology as a study and ethical practice to facilitate learning and improve performance. The next one also considers instructional technology as the integration of systematic processes that we mentioned earlier, together with the technological component, also the technological resources that are being involved in instructional technology.
Okay,
So we'll be really
yeah,
brief.
just really brief, because this is important. I really want this to get to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michelle and I'm Nancy, were asked to look at divisions, member profiles, and conferences of AECT, and the divisions are amazing. No matter who you are, you probably will fit in here. And the member profiles, you can go to the next page.
Membership profiles, it reflects the different divisions, the 10 divisions. So there's educators, there's corporations, and there's private organizations that are all can be members, are members, and supporters of this organization. And there are two upcoming conferences. There's the Summer Research Symposium this June in Bloomington, and then there's the International Conference in November in Orlando, Florida. And I just want to point out, I was a little surprised there were two kind of out-of-date notices on their conference website from May to call for proposals. So I was a little surprised that this is an educational communication and technology organization, yet they have out-of-date information on their website. So.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And by the way, this is a real good organization for you to join, and it's just $25 for student, the membership fee. So if you're considering, I will highly recommend everyone to join this organization. Okay, second group, can you be hurry? I'm sorry that we are really going behind schedule. So what I propose is, Hope, your group is second group, right? We will probably start from the AECT part.
Okay.
Okay, and that will...
We have kind of brief bullet points on the rest. I don't know
Okay.
if you want us to just at least mention those items.
Okay,
or
just
not,
mention those
in
and
order for
go
everyone
through.
to have a speaking part.
I guess it's not important for everyone to speak at this point because we just don't have time for that. I'm sorry, we are really behind. But just pick the important points and go on.
All right, we are also presenting about instructional technology and the AECT. My name is Hope Anderson.
The first thing is what's technology. It is described as the root word for interest. It is also the discipline that applies scientific laws in order to conquer nature. It's a process, system, management, solving problems. It also contains media. It's a definition constantly changing and expanding.
Second question, what's technology in the field of instructional technology? It's a process or vehicle to solve instructional problems and aid to accomplish instruction and evaluation, a supporting role in education, not the center of the design.
Am I skipping this part? I
Oh.
think we can skip this.
I just think the big thing that I got from this is that as technology evolves, so does our industry that we're getting into, and there's no concrete definition. As times change, we look at that in the sections we've read. Notice, 20 years from now, can you imagine what kind of video games our kids are going to be playing? So our whole concept and our ideas are probably going to shift as well as the technology does.
Okay, what are the main publications of the AECT? I found 3 main publications: educational technology research and development, that seems to be the big broad one. Tech trends, linking research and practice to improve learning and instructional science. So it depends on which, there are many resources available on the website, as illustrated below, but it would depend on where your focus of the educational instruction technology is, and so I would recommend probably reading the ETR and ETRD is probably the most important one.
Good point. Just because we are here, the ETRD is more research oriented, so it's a research report more like, and Tech Trends is small articles. This is most up to date. So if you want to be current with what's going on, I would say that Tech Trends is easier to read and easier to understand, and at our level, it's probably more appropriate. But that's a good recommendation. Those are exactly 2 important articles that you in magazines you found.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Be